Listen to the summary of Chapter 7, Carrier of Words, from the NCERT English textbook, Kaveri, for Class 9th. The chapter talks about the Indian postal system and the inexhaustible work of the postman. Before email, sending mail was a slow and often expensive process that depended entirely on physical transportation. Instead of a click, it took days, weeks, or sometimes months for a letter to reach its destination. Khetaram, the trusted postman of a remote desert village. Khetaram is a Gramin Dak Sevaks and the only postman of the Somrat branch post office in Rajasthan. For 15 years, he has faithfully served as the vital link between the villagers and their families. Despite the harsh conditions of the Thar Desert and the village's remote location near the Indo-Pakistan border, he continues to deliver mail to distant villages and settlements, becoming a reliable and trusted representative of the state in this isolated region. Journey through an isolated desert. Khetaram works in an extremely remote region, far beyond the nearest railway station, telephone connections, and proper roads. The sandy terrain of the Thar Desert is so soft that even bicycles cannot move through it. Yet he walks across sand beds and dunes to deliver mail to villages near the Indo-Pakistan border. Physical effort and timely delivery. Mail travels from Jodhpur by train and bus before finally being carried on Khetaram's shoulders. Through his physical effort, letters are delivered within 24 hours of dispatch, despite the 330-kilometer distance. His heavy mailbag, sometimes close to the 28 kilograms, leaves deep footprints in the sand. Battling extreme weather conditions. Khetaram works under extreme heat, often walking up to 20 kilometers for a single delivery. Temperatures frequently rise near or above 50 degrees Celsius, making the task exhausting. Despite the harsh climate and scorching sands, he continues his duty. Sometimes, due to unbearable scorching heat during the daytime, he delays deliveries and makes them after sunset, when the temperature drops. Life in the desert. Khetaram endures harsh desert conditions, where his khaki turban and uniform protect him from scorching winds and sandstorms. Due to water scarcity, he cannot bathe daily and instead wipes his body, leaving behind piles of sand each evening. Transition to Gramin Dak Sevaks, GDS. Until 2001, Khetaram was known as a delivery agent, serving rural areas lacking schools and healthcare. After reforms, over 3 lakh delivery agents like him were recognized as Gramin Dak Sevaks, GDS, who now make up more than half of India Post's workforce. Reach of GDS across India. GDS workers operate in remote and challenging regions such as Ladakh's frozen desert, Lakshadweep's islands, and the riverine communities of the northeast. Their role is crucial as they deliver mail to areas accessible only by foot, ensuring connectivity in isolated regions. Evolution of India Post. Unlike the British postal system, which mainly served administrative needs, post-independence, India Post aimed to include the entire population. From 25,000 post offices in 1947, the network has expanded to over 1.5 lakh post offices nationwide, reflecting its vast reach. Trust in the postal system. Through GDS, India Post has gained the trust of rural depositors who rely on local post offices to safeguard their monthly savings. The large number of operational accounts in every post office highlights the deep faith people place in the postal system. Role and conditions of Gramin Dak Sevaks, GDS. Gramin Dak Sevaks are appointed to serve remote rural areas and are required to work only 5 hours a day. They must have another source of livelihood and are allowed to continue service even after the age of 60. These special conditions help the government retain a large workforce to serve distant outposts. Unlike regular postmen, their salary structure differs, but their role remains crucial in maintaining rural communication. Livelihood and survival in rural areas. In drought-prone regions, agriculture alone cannot sustain families. Khetaram, a GDS for 15 years, depends on his job to support his family of 5. In such villages, money orders sent by relatives are essential for survival, making the post office a lifeline for many households. Public confidence in postal services. The Indian postal system enjoys immense trust among rural people. As noted by Mulk Raj Anand in his book Story of the Indian Post Office, poor Indians rely heavily on post offices to transfer small sums of money. A proposal to replace GDS workers with village record keepers was rejected, highlighting the deep confidence people have in postal employees. Social importance of Khetaram. Khetaram is more than a postman. He is a respected member of the community. He reads letters aloud, writes replies, and shares in the joys and sorrows of villagers. He is warmly welcomed and appreciated for his service. Emotional challenges and dedication. One of the most difficult parts of his job is delivering letters that carry news of death. Following local customs, he reads such letters outside the house and destroys them afterward. Despite emotional challenges, he continues his duty faithfully. Looking towards the future. After 15 years of service, Khetaram remains strong and dedicated. He looks forward to new opportunities, such as becoming a Gramin Sanchar Sevak when phone lines arrive. His story reflects the dedication and social value of GDS workers, who are an essential part of India's rural social fabric.
Apna India, Golden Books ka deewana, Golden Books ka deewana, Golden Books ko apnana, Apna India, Books ka deewana, Golden Books